Hi everyone, Nancy with Our Treasure Home, and welcome back to the channel. So, Vineyard Chicks Homestead is having a collab about Get to Know Me 25. So we're all, collab and you tag some channels and they do the same thing. Well, I was tagged by Susn, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. So, and I will put, links to all the channels down below and everything, and the hashtags, and also everybody can follow along. I don't know if there's, let's see here, it's a year-long open collaboration. All right, now that's Susn's. She's telling her, and when you find Susn's channel, she'll tell you about all the things that she's doing also. All right, so all right, here we go. I was looking to see if there was, because sometimes on some of these collabs, there's a giveaway. You just never know. You just gotta go over there and watch. All right, so with this one, the first question is, why did you pick your channel name? So in the very beginning, at the very, very, very beginning, if y'all look at those very beginning videos, it was called Treasures, because it was Anastasia's initials. So, and then as I got to doing more and more things with the channel, I've got some safety videos out there about situation awareness, and then the cooking, and then the Bible and everything. I was thinking, I was like, all right, I need to change the name. And then, I wrote down names and everything else, and the Lord just put on my heart, what do you treasure at home? And I was like, okay, there you go, Our Treasure Home. So the main theme is, what do you treasure at home? So as far as, I know the Bible verse, where your heart says, there's your treasures also. Don't lay up your treasures on earth where moth and rust doth corrupt, and lay your treasures up in heaven. But on that note, we do have treasures at home that we have, that we work towards those goals also. Your friends, your family, things that you do to make life easier and everything. God just doesn't want us to be still. We can be still by, reading His words, and, have that peace that He's there. He's our refuge and strength while we're doing things and getting things done. So, I named the channel Our Treasure Home. So, what do you treasure at home? There's a lot of things, and my health, my family, friends I've met on YouTube. The things I have that I can do. And everything. So, that's what I treasure. How old are you? I am 55. I'm making this before my birthday. How about that? And I am not ashamed or embarrassed or whatever. You don't tell your age. I'm 55. So, yeah, I can't drive 55 because I don't drive anymore right now. So, with things going on with life and everything, that's my son's car, and I have the pacemaker. So, my doctor put me on limited driving for now. So we'll see how that comes along. But yes, I am 55, and I really like being this age. It's really cool. So how tall are you? This one is specifically to flaunt how tall Bunkie is getting, and you can skip some if you want to. LOL. I used to be 5'3¾". So the doctor told me a long time ago, just say 5'4". It's easier that way. Whole numbers, Well, when I went to go have my pacemaker put in, they measured my height, and I'm 5'2½". I have shrunk. To believe it or not, I have shrunk. But that's due to my L5 fused itself to S1. So there's no discs there. And no, it's no surgery. It just did it itself. The disc wore away. So those two bones are together. So there's where my inches went. So, yes, I am 5'2", so 5'2.5", somewhere around there. And I'm just like, oh, I shrunk 2 inches. But it's okay. It's all good. All right. So what is number 4? What's your favorite New Year's tradition? All right. Our favorite New Year's tradition is to ring in, stay up late. We're night owls anyway, so we're up that late anyway. And, wish each other Happy New Year and everything. Now, we used to make the Chex Mix when I was growing up and everything. Now you can buy it, but it's still not the same thing as the ones you made when you were a kid, or people still make now. I still like the ones that we make now. Just having snacks and everything, watch a movie that New Year's Eve and everything, and then ring in and watch the ball drop. We don't really watch the shows anymore, the parties or whatever they show and everything. We're just not into that. We watch other things. As far as New Year's Day tradition, this year I tried to do exactly what we used to do, but I used turkey or chicken or something. I have a video about it that instead of the roast beef and the other beef and the other beef, I used, ground turkey, something or other. I think I used sausage. I don't know. Anyway, it's all good. But I had the cabbage and everything, and I left out the black eyed peas. And I used corn instead of cornbread because I'm the only one that eats the cornbread around here. So I didn't want to make too much, and then it'd go to waste. So, over the years, when my son was growing up, he didn't like the corned beef and the cabbage and all stuff, so we kind of changed it up as we went along, and every year it was something different. But this year I went ahead and did as much as similar as I could with the meal. Alright, so I had the brightness down on the computer so it's not reflecting on my glasses. Alright, so number 5, what's my favorite color? My favorite color is blue, but Anastasia changed it to purple because her daddy's favorite color is blue. And nobody could have the same color. Same color. I get the giggles at her because she's so funny. So her daddy's favorite color is blue. Her mom's is orange. Hers is pink. So she chose purple for me. I thought that was really cute because then the pink and the purple kind of really goes together and everything. So, but overall, blue is my favorite color. Alright, so number 6. If you have animals, which one is your favorite? If not, what's your favorite animal in general? Okay, we used to have a dog and a cat, but with Anastasia's allergies and everything, and she does have an allergy to the pet dander, so no pets unless it's like a goldfish or maybe a turtle or something. Don't send anything. So, my favorite pet would be a dog. I've had cats. I've had a cat and I've had a dog. And my cat, they're very independent. As far as my dogs were, they were just very affectionate. And, we had, when I was 13, we had a black lab that was my sister's. And then we had a Chihuahua and my little mutt. He was a little mixed mutt. Well, not too little. But, the Chihuahua, he was so funny. He would sleep with me more than he would anybody else. And he would get his way into my room, or my dad would let him into my room, and he would jump on my bed and take his nose and move the covers until he could crawl underneath. And he would always, if my knees were bent, that's where he would sleep. If not, he would crawl right and get up underneath my neck. He was so funny. I'm going to try to tell this story without laughing. So, we had a wood fireplace and everything, came out from a wood stove that came out from the fireplace. And that was about a good 6 inches from the fireplace, maybe a little bit more than that. Well, the black lab, if he lay down underneath on the black thing, you couldn't see him because the black and black. And then my dog, which was tan, he would lay in front so he could get the heat. Now the Chihuahua, he would go behind between the stove and the fireplace, that small space, and lay there to stay warm because he was always so cold because he was a short-haired Chihuahua. One day he went back there, he come out hollering and yelping. He burnt his tail. His tail touched the stove. I know that's not funny, but it was. We fixed him. We took care of him and everything. He was not hurt or harmed or anything. And he wasn't burnt like great, anything. It was just that, he touched that hot stove. But it was so funny. Needless to say, he didn't go behind the stove anymore. He would lay on the hearth beside it. But he was a smart doggy. All right. So, number 7, do you have any hobbies? That's a loaded question. Okay, so yes, I have lots of hobbies. All right, so y'all know I like to garden. I crochet. I am sewing. I've sewed some bowl cozies. Get the name out. And I just finished up these 2, and I've got this orange and blue. They're 2 of the same. So those are for the big bowls. And then I got another one I can do by Anastasia that's pink. Reading, studying the Bible. I'm getting ready to do a class of studying herbs. And then, of course, like I said, gardening. I do enjoy just sitting back and watching a good TV show. My favorite ones, some people know this, Emergency, and my second one is Murder, She Wrote. And I have written a book, not a mystery novel. Now that is in the works also, along with the cookbook. But I have written a book, and it's on Amazon. And I will put the link down below. Or I sold 1 copy, so I am a published author, which is pretty cool. So yeah, those are my hobbies. Are there? It's a lot of them. Yes, it is a lot of them, and I try to, each day, one for this, one for that. 7 days a week, and you got a lot. Just break it down into the days and work on the one you want to work on. Let's see, number 8. What is your favorite food? Oh my goodness, I love Chinese food. I love the sprouts and the water chestnuts and everything like that. We actually make our own pan here at home, which is your meat, which is we use chicken, and then vegetables, which is zucchini, mushrooms, and broccoli, and onions. So, they learned, my son and daughter looked up a recipe and they start making it at home. Now, we don't use pudding noodles. You can use rice or noodles or whichever way you want to use it. We just do it just the meat and the vegetables. So, besides Chinese food, I think it would have to be, I don't know about pizza. American food. I love a good steak. I'm saving that for when I go down to Gatlinburg. So, yeah. I think I just love food all the way around. Anastasia, she'll tell you her favorite vegetable is Brussels sprouts. And mine would have to be somewhere between turnips and beets. Yeah, turnips and beets. I don't know what it is about them, but I love those a lot. So, all right, number 9. Do you have any other channels? And tell us about them. I don't have any other channels, but we did make Anastasia a channel. It's called Anastasia Wishes. We haven't done anything with that in a while or anything. So, but she does have 50 subscribers, and she does have some videos over there and everything that we used to do. This was just hard to keep up between, at the time, my hands and school and, doing all kinds of things. And so then she kind of like not want to do it. She does want to do it, and she doesn't want to do it. So that's why y'all haven't seen her in the lives and everything, or much videos. And that was before her mom had stopped working. So that started January of last year. She was just like, it just fizzled out for her. So, but she does have a channel. I think what she wants to do is take her channel a different way, because she's talked about doing gaming on it, but she doesn't have her own. She has a school computer and she can't use that for that. So they're working up towards saving up for her to have a computer to where she can video her playing games and put it on her channel. When that might happen, I have no idea. So we just have the one, Our Treasure Home. I mean, I'll play Anastasia's channel down below too. Let's see here. Number 10. What's your favorite seed to grow? Well, any one of them that will grow. How about that? Now, my dill grew last year, which is really good. My favorite seed. Well, if they all grow, that'd be fine. I think, I guess if that, the fennel and the turnips, would be my favorite. We did have some carrots. I take that back. Besides the fennel, I will tell you exactly what my favorite one is to grow. And I don't have to buy it again because my seeds are not here. Is my evening primrose flower. That is a gorgeous flower because it opens up at night and it's open all night and it closes in the morning. And I've timed it. It's actually 6 minutes from the time it starts to open to it fully opens, and it's just so beautiful. I love that. I love that flower. So yeah, I do have a favorite seed. It's evening primrose. So what is your favorite song? Okay, so as far as songs go, my favorite Christian song is the Old Rugged Cross, and it's just because it talks about how Jesus laid down his life for us so that he can rise again on the third day, and then we can be saved through the blood of Jesus, not only for salvation from going to hell, but salvation from day to day. So that is my favorite song. Now, if you ask me my favorite Christmas song, I have several, but there was one that I sung on a Sunday Live, and I'll put that down below too. But it was C is for the Christ child, and how you spell Christmas. It's a poem by John Knight. When I was a youngster, Christmas meant one thing, that I thought I'd be getting lots of toys that day. And it meant a whole lot different when Mother sat me down and taught me to spell Christmas this way. C is for the Christ child born upon this day. H is for herald angels in the night. R means our Redeemer. I means Israel. S is for the star that shone so bright. T is for 3 wise men, they who travel far. M is for the manger where he lay. A is all he stands for. S means shepherds came, and that's why there's a Christmas day. T is for, so, and then he does the verse again and everything. So, and then I'll link everything down below. So that is one of my favorite Christmas songs. Now, I do like all kinds of genre. I mean, and I like people, I like different songs. And most people don't think, oh, Nancy, you gonna like that song? Of course, I grew up in the 70s and the 80s, and their songs, the Carpenters, now, I really like their songs, and their Christmas songs, and, Captain Tennille, so that stuff I grew up on, and country, and bluegrass, and a whole bunch of others. So, I like a mix of different songs. We'll just put it that way. No punk rock or anything like that, but the easy rock, some country, some bluegrass, and some good old fashioned songs. What is your favorite thing you've done on your channel? It's number 12. My favorite thing I've done on the channel. I don't know. There's so many things I've done. I think the gardening is my favorite thing I've done on the channel. Because if you go back 4 years ago, I was growing lots of stuff out there in the back. I think now, alright, so gardening is my favorite. Doing the devotions and cooking. I love cooking, baking, cooking, you name it. We've looked at recipes and everything. I've got recipes on my Instagram and then on here, and I'm just like, okay, I need to gather them all together and put them in a book. Whoops. So, yes, I would say that's my favorite thing I've done on the channel. Is those three things: is the cooking, the devotions, and the gardening. Because I haven't shown y'all anything else about the crafts I do. So that is yeah. There we go. That's my answer to that one. So the 3 channels I am tagging is Rebekah Touched by Yarn. Rebekah, she's been tagged. Then I'm going to tag Dan and Kathie, the Handicap Traveler. And the last channel, let me get the name right. Because I want to get the name right. So the Prairie Living Twins. So those are the channels that I've tagged, and they don't know I tagged them until now. So thank y'all so much for watching. This has been a fun collab. I love doing these things, those get to know yous and everything, because everybody's, it all changes throughout. Pause. Sorry. I went back to Susn's to get the questions. So yeah, I love doing these because things change over time and everything and all. So thank y'all for watching. Go out and check the channels and see what their answers are, and I hope the ones I tagged y'all join in and keep it going. I think this is a lot of fun. So y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. God bless, stay safe, and we'll see you next time on I Treasure Home.